Most modern Ford owners assume engine failure happens because of bad luck, a defective part, a random breakdown, something unpredictable. But in reality, engines rarely fail overnight. They wear down slowly, quietly, and often the damage begins with a setting you didn't think twice about leaving turned on. Modern vehicles like the Ford F-150, Ford Explorer, Ford Maverick, Ford Focus, Ford Fiesta, and Ford Edge are loaded with intelligent systems, drive modes, emission strategies, automated parking, adaptive safety tech, remote access, and fuel-saving features. These systems are impressive and genuinely useful, but what manufacturers don't highlight is that many of these features are optimized for emissions compliance and comfort, not necessarily for minimizing long-term mechanical stress. And when used in the wrong environment, heavy towing, short trips, dense traffic, high heat, they can accelerate wear in ways that are invisible until the repair bill shows up. This isn't alarmist, it's mechanical reality. Let's break down 12 of the most overlooked settings and behaviors that can shorten the life of your Ford's engine and drivetrain. Number 1. Eco mode while towing, lugging under boost. Eco mode is designed to save fuel by softening throttle response and commanding earlier upshifts. During light commuting, that works fine. But when towing with a 3.5-liter EcoBoost in a Ford F-150 or Explorer, Eco mode can quietly create a harmful operating condition. Turbocharged engines make strong torque at low RPM, and Eco mode uses that torque by holding taller gears longer. Under load, that means low engine speed combined with high cylinder pressure, a condition known as lugging. Lugging raises combustion temperatures, increases exhaust gas heat, forces turbochargers to work harder at inefficient airflow levels, and increases torque converter slip in the transmission. That slip generates heat. Heat oxidizes transmission fluid. Elevated cylinder pressure accelerates carbon buildup on intake valves and increases stress on timing components. Over time, this repeated stress shortens component life. The solution is simple. When towing, always switch to tow haul mode. It keeps RPM higher, improves cooling airflow, reduces converter slip, and protects the drivetrain. A small fuel penalty is insignificant compared to premature mechanical wear. Number 2. DPS-6 dual clutch transmission. Traffic equals heat. The DPS-6 dual clutch transmission used in certain 2011 to 2016 Ford Fiesta and Ford Focus models operates more like an automated manual than a traditional automatic. Instead of a torque converter, it uses dry clutches. On paper, that improves efficiency. In stop-and-go traffic, it becomes problematic. Every time you inch forward in traffic, the clutch partially engages. Partial engagement equals friction. Friction equals heat. And heat degrades clutch friction material. Unlike a fluid-coupled automatic that dissipates heat through transmission fluid, dry clutches absorb heat directly. Drivers reported shuddering and hesitation because the clutches were wearing unevenly. Software updates improved engagement strategy, but the mechanical sensitivity remains. Smooth throttle application and avoiding constant creeping reduces stress, but urban environments naturally increase wear cycles. This design isn't catastrophic in all cases, but traffic-heavy use significantly shortens clutch life. Number 3. Active Park Assist, electric steering fatigue. Active Park Assist seems harmless. It steers the vehicle into tight parking spots using electric power steering motors and automated braking inputs. Used occasionally, it's fine, but repeated daily reliance increases electric motor cycle count dramatically. Electric power steering systems rely on motor torque and reduction gears, rather than hydraulic pressure. That means every micro adjustment translates into mechanical gear movement and motor load. Over time, excessive cycling increases wear inside the steering assembly. The system also modulates brakes during automated maneuvers, which can cause uneven pad wear. This feature is convenient, but manually parking reduces unnecessary component cycling. Mechanical simplicity always outlasts automated complexity. Number 4. Sync modules that stay awake. Infotainment systems seem unrelated to engine health, but electrical stability affects the entire vehicle. In older Ford F-150 and Ford Edge models equipped with early Sync 2 or early Sync 3 systems, the APIM module sometimes fails to enter sleep mode after shutdown. When a module doesn't sleep, it draws parasitic current overnight. AGM batteries are strong, but repeated deep discharge dramatically shortens lifespan. Owners often replace the battery only to experience another dead battery weeks later. Low voltage conditions create cascading issues. Erratic sensor readings, false fault codes, unstable module communication. Ensuring factory software updates are installed is critical. Avoid unauthorized programming that interferes with network sleep cycles. Electrical instability may seem minor, but it accelerates overall system degradation. Number 5. Auto Start Stop System, multiplying wear cycle. Auto Start Stop systems reduce idle emissions by shutting off the engine at traffic lights. Technically, they function well, but cycle frequency matters. If you encounter dozens of stoplights daily, that could mean hundreds of additional starts per week. Each restart engages the starter motor, rotates the ring gear, draws heavy current from the battery, and momentarily operates before full oil pressure stabilizes. Modern systems are reinforced, but mechanical parts still experience wear per cycle. High cycle driving environments accelerate starter fatigue, battery degradation, and stress on timing components. If you plan long-term ownership and operate mostly in heavy traffic, disabling start-stop where permissible reduces cumulative stress significantly. Number 6. Wet timing belt, lubrication dependency. Certain 1.0-liter EcoBoost engines use a wet timing belt design, meaning the belt runs inside engine oil. This design reduces noise and friction but makes belt longevity dependent on oil chemistry. Incorrect oil specification, extended oil intervals, or contamination degrade belt material. As the belt deteriorates, debris can clog the oil pickup screen. Once oil flow is restricted, bearing damage can occur quickly. Replacing the belt earlier than the maximum recommended interval and using the exact specified oil formulation are critical for preventing catastrophic failure. Lubrication chemistry directly determines belt durability in this design. Number 7. Extended idling, carbon accumulation, and oil dilution. EcoBoost engines use direct injection, which means fuel does not wash intake valves clean. At idle, combustion efficiency drops, increasing soot formation. Extended idling accelerates intake valve carbon buildup and increases the likelihood of fuel dilution in engine oil. Fuel dilution reduces oil viscosity and film strength, increasing internal friction and wear. Limiting idle time and shortening oil change intervals for heavy idle vehicles reduces long-term buildup. Oil analysis can confirm dilution levels for drivers in work environments requiring extended idle operation.
8. Keyless entry parasitic drain. Keyless entry systems rely on RF modules that periodically wake to detect proximity. If these modules fail to enter low-power sleep mode, parasitic draw increases beyond acceptable levels. Normal draw after sleep cycle should remain under approximately 50 milliamps. Higher draw drains batteries rapidly and stresses charging systems. Replacing batteries repeatedly without diagnosing current draw does not fix the underlying problem. Early detection through proper diagnostic testing prevents recurring electrical instability. 9. Panoramic roof drain blockage. Vehicles such as the Ford Explorer and Ford Edge equipped with panoramic roofs use drain channels to redirect water. Debris accumulation clogs these drains. Water backs up into headliners and electronic compartments. Once moisture reaches control modules, corrosion begins. Electrical issues multiply quickly, often appearing unrelated at first. Cleaning drain channels twice yearly is simple preventative maintenance that prevents costly interior and electronic damage. 11. ADAS sensor calibration after repairs. Advanced driver assistance systems rely on radar and camera modules that require precise calibration. After windshield replacement or minor collision repair, recalibration is essential. Misaligned sensors may continuously attempt correction, generate communication faults, or remain active longer than intended. This contributes to electronic instability and potential parasitic draw. Always verify recalibration after structural or glass repair. 12. My key restrictions and lugging. MyKey allows administrators to limit speed and throttle response. Under certain driving conditions, restricted performance combined with high gearing can create mild lugging under load. Lugging increases combustion pressure and thermal stress. If the vehicle feels strained, verifying MyKey settings ensures the engine can operate within optimal RPM ranges. Admin key resets restore full control and eliminate unintended limitations. Modern Ford vehicles are intelligent, but mechanical physics hasn't changed. Heat still degrades materials. Contaminated oil still reduces lubrication. Electrical instability still cascades into larger failure. None of these features are inherently defective. They simply require informed operation. Choose the correct drive mode for your conditions. Limit unnecessary idling and heat buildup. Maintain fluids aggressively. Monitor electrical health. Longevity is not luck, it's controlled stress management. Technology is powerful, but knowledge is what truly keeps your engine alive.